You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. The only wealth that cannot be taken away from you is the wealth you carry within. Accept the things to which fate binds you and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. The happiness of those who want to be popular depends on others. The happiness of those who seek pleasure fluctuates with moods outside their control, but the happiness of the wise grows out of their own free acts. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. You are a little soul carrying around a corpse. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. The only way to happiness is to cease worrying about things beyond the power of our will. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. What we do now echoes in eternity. Everything is ephemeral, both memory and the object of memory. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. You have been formed of three parts: body, breath, and mind. If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth by which no one was ever truly harmed. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Remember that very little is needed to make a happy life. It is in your power to withdraw yourself whenever you desire. You always own the option of having no opinion. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions. Time is a sort of river of passing events, and strong is its current. No sooner is a thing brought to sight than it is swept by, and another takes its place, and this too will be swept away. You are subject to sorrow, fear, jealousy, anger, and inconsistency. That's the real reason you should admit that you are not wise. Remember this, that there is a proper dignity and proportion to be observed in the performance of every act of life. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. How much time he saves who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does or thinks. It is essential for you to remember that the attention you give to any action should be in due proportion to its worth, for then you won't tire and give up if you aren't busying yourself with lesser things beyond what should be allowed. Confine yourself to the present. The whole universe is change, and life itself is but what you deem it. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours. Men exist for the sake of one another. What does not benefit the hive is no benefit to the bee. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Think not so much of what you lack as of what you have. The power to live a great life is within each of us. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. Look beneath the surface. Let not the several quality of a thing nor its worth escape thee. Adapt yourself to the things among which your lot has been cast and love sincerely the fellow creatures with whom destiny has ordained that you shall live.